Yeah, so I'm Karen. I'm originally from Portsmouth, New Hampshire. I came to Newport to work about 7-8 years ago. I worked in a restaurant here first, and started at Boxfit about 5 or 6 years ago. I think we're not sure how long it's been now, but I got started with Newport Boxfit. I came in here to help another fighter. His name is Matthew Young. Thank you, Matthew. He brought me in here. Jesse let us use the space for me to help Matthew prepare for a fight. He didn't have anyone helping him, so I was like, that's not gonna happen. I'm gonna help you. And Jesse was like, hey, you want to teach a class? And at the time, I didn't really want to teach a class. I didn't have the confidence to do it, and I just didn't want to teach boxing. It wasn't something that I thought I'd ever wanted to do. And years later, here I am, and it's all I want to do, other than fight. So yeah. Everything. So everything from our boxing fitness classes here, which I love. We have a great little Boxfit family of people that come here. Always new faces as well. I teach at the Boys and Girls Club, so kids. I do some community work with the kids, and that's more, teaching them some skills, but also just kind of being there for them and letting them hit stuff and giving them my company. I also work at the Pella Elementary School in their after-school program via Boxfit, of course. And the Edward King Senior Center has embraced me, and I've been there for over a year now with the seniors boxing program there. We have kids boxing here at Newport Boxfit, and then I take personal clients as well. People from everyone who wants to, everything from someone who wants to learn a little bit about boxing to, someone who's just looking to, lose a little bit of weight and get some training. So yeah, it's amazing how much I've been able to do here. Yeah, I actually started off with kickboxing and martial arts. I went to a karate school. I did cardio kickboxing. I ended up running their program and taking karate and teaching karate. And I always wanted to fight. I loved martial arts, but I wanted to compete. And I loved to use my hands. I was always punching more than I was kicking when we were sparring and stuff. So I went into a boxing gym one day in New London, Connecticut, actually. And I just kind of never looked back. I was hooked. I fell completely in love with boxing. And from a personal standpoint, it was something that helped me to feel strong. I was bullied when I was a kid, and I've been through some abusive situations, and so it's something that helped me a lot with all of that. Additionally, I've learned so many things. It's amazing how teaching boxing to somebody else enhances your understanding of it. So there are things about boxing that I was never taught, but even if I was taught them, I don't know that I would have understood them as well as I do now, because I want to take such good care to teach them to somebody else. So looking at it through, how do I say this? Looking at it from the other side really helps me to understand things that I never could understand. I've learned huge things about myself. I mean, when I first came and started teaching classes, I really did not know what I was doing. And some days I still do not know what I'm doing. I mean, I literally kind of come in here and I look at people, I look at their bodies, and I watch them do their shadow boxing, and then I think about what I'm going to do for class. I sometimes have a plan in my head, but I kind of like to fly by the seat of my pants. And I've learned a lot about myself that way too, just my own skills and abilities. And I've definitely become a much better teacher and trainer. I care a lot about people, and I want to see them do well. And I'm very proud of that. This has been such an amazing opportunity for me. I'm very thankful for this week. So I love to fight. I love boxing. So I've had 8 fights now in the last year since I came back. And the reason that I did come back to boxing was because of here. When I started teaching, I was like, why am I not boxing anymore? And I had some things going on in my life. But coming in here and teaching, and I was like, this is what I love. Why am I not doing this? And so finally, March of 2018, I got back into the ring. I was successful. I won that fight. Haven't had my hand raised since then. Well, in my draw in Philadelphia, February 23rd, I did. But, truthfully, I just love the experience of being in there, traveling, meeting people, doing what I love is a gift. Of course, I want to win again, and I'm really hoping to get that win this next time. I believe I'm fighting October 5th. I haven't solidified that yet completely, but I've agreed to it, so that to me is, my word to somebody else. I've been a lot of places: Philadelphia, Delaware, Texas, Florida, Massachusetts, a couple different places, New Hampshire, Texas. Did I say Texas? Yeah, I mean, I've really been a lot of places just in those 8 fights alone. So, and I'm not ready to be done yet. I have a few more in me for sure. So, yeah, so boxing first, I would say, I would like to fight at least for the next year. Some of that is going to be dependent on whether or not I can secure a win, because what happens when you don't, people kind of don't want to let you fight anymore, even if you are better than what your record is. It's a political thing. So again, I hope to keep going at least for another year, perhaps 2 if that's possible. As far as Newport Boxfit is concerned, I'm here to stay. I have a great relationship with Jesse and Andrew and all the people that come through here. We have great relationships as Boxfit with the community and reaching out and having these other programs, other places. And I hope to continue to grow that, to grow the seniors boxing, to grow these kids programs, to grow Newport Boxfit as a whole. It's given me so much, and I hope that I can help give back as well. So yeah, I'm not going anywhere.